Alright, so here's part 2. As you can see, the adjustments are brought down. We have 10,000 for merchandise inventory, 1,200 for supplies office, 300 for supplies store, and 400 for prepaid insurance. When you add up the totals of the adjustment columns, you should get $11,900 for both columns. And again, these should be equal. Now, to the next step, you would extend the balances over to the income statement columns and to the balance sheet columns. So for the balance sheet columns, it's just your assets, your liabilities, and your owner's equity. So all the numbers that are assets, or all the balances, excuse me, that are assets, liabilities, and owner's equity come over the balance sheet. So you have 40,000 for cash, petty cash, accounts receivable. All these for the adjustments are already over. And the same with accounts payable, sales tax payable, the capital, and the drawings. Now, everything from income summary on down goes from the income statement. The income statement is revenue and expenses. Just make sure when you're bringing them over that you have, if it's a debit, it goes over in the debit column. If it's a credit, it goes in the credit column. All right. And now you're going to add up your totals. So to add up the totals of the columns, you're going to do is hit equals. You're going to go up and click the sum function up in the top left-hand corner. If you don't have the sum function, what you do is hit the down arrow, find sum, and click on it. And you'll get a pop-up box. You can shrink it if you would like. And then just select the entire column right here. I'm going to select F8. My range is F8 through F31. So that then I can drag the formula over, as you'll see in a second. So I hit enter. And enter again, and I get 33,200. And I'm just going to drag the formula over, and what that's going to do is that's going to total every column. It's going to total every number in the cell. So if I only did this range here, it would only total everything from cell F21 on down. So it would be F21, G21, H21, I21. I don't want to do that. I want to have the entire column. All right, and then these totals should not be equal, so don't panic. What you're going to do is just take the difference between the income statement columns. So you're going to hit equals G32 minus F32. And then equals H32 minus I32. And that goes in cell I33. And you should get a total of $19,800. And that is your net income. So you can change cell A33, make it just say net income. If it was net loss, the net loss would appear in the middle two cells. Okay, income statement credit and balance sheet debit. This is net income, it goes on income statement debit and balance sheet credit. And again, these totals should be equal. If they're not equal, then you know you did something wrong. And then all you're going to do is sum your totals. So you can do F32 plus F33. You can drag it across. And one last touch with this selector, you're going to go up top. You're going to do a top and double bottom border. Just shows that they're right, shows that they're equal, and shows everything matches, and you can go on to the next step. So that's the end to Chapter 15, Problem 1.